So really, this equation goes a whole lot farther. A whole lot further. But you know, what we need to do is just kind of focus on just getting you to see the main points of interest here. But I'll at least let you see right here how we could take this equation continually further, and it's going to continually interconnect with what you already know. Now, we know that Jesus Christ is the Father, the Spirit that has come into the flesh. Okay? So, the Spirit will has manifested in the organism, this organism known as man. Now, what is Jesus Christ associated with? He's absolutely associated with the living waters. Exactly right. So, water itself now becomes this main chemical reaction. And of course, we've got the combination of H2O. We've got oxygen and hydrogen. Now, what you could do to research this further is understand that you can extract hydrogen as energy from water by reversing the equation. But you have to do this by electrolysis. And there we have the third component within this equation. So if you were to Google this, and if you were to maybe Google electrolysis, water, H2O, hydrogen, things of this nature, you would begin to find out that all of this is building upon the same information. But of course, that's another set of videos and another way to talk about this, but I just want you to see that absolutely Jesus Christ is connected with God coming into the flesh, and of course he's associated with the living waters. And water is the chief compound that facilitates any chemical reaction. So all the pieces are there. It really is. Now there's a whole lot more to this. There's a whole lot more. We could break down the understanding of quality and quantity. Basically, material things can be divided philosophically upon that viewpoint of your perception. Does it have quantity or does it have quality? But we're going to just keep on moving with what we're talking about. I just want you to understand that there's a whole lot more. It just doesn't stop in any one place. It continually grows, continually connects into everything else that is truth around it. So that should let you know. All right, now I want to give you some information that you can research further, like I said, concerning that this geometry, this energy equation is in place in the spheres, the planets, the known planets. So what you should do is you should Google anomalies at 19.5 degrees, or maybe planetary anomalies at 19.5 degrees. And then what you should see is all of the anomalies that are consistent at the 19.5 mark in the known planets of the solar system, Earth included. And once you do that, you see that at 19.5 here, by this equation, if we're talking about energy, at 19.5 we find out that there is internal upwellings of energy at these positions, not only on our planet, but you're going to find out that, of course, the main planets in the solar system. For an example, the big red spot on Jupiter just so happens to be at 19.5 degrees south. So there's many other energy type anomalies that occupy 19.5. And why that's important is because we can now begin to find a real signature in the material world, something viewable and observable that will tell us that this geometry, this energy equation is in place. Because it would have to be an energy coming forth at 19.5 if this equation was actually there. And that's exactly what we find out in the planets. So research that.